The gospel reading in this morning's Episcopal lectionary was from the 8th chapter of the Gospel of Mark. Jesus says, if anyone would come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. Whoever loses his life for my sake will save it. Welcome to one of our videos from St. Mark's Episcopal in Dalton, Georgia. This is one of our parts in the season of Lent. Now, Lent is known for giving things up and sort of denying ourselves of things, but Lent is much more than giving things up. The Book of Common Prayer teaches us that Lent is supposed to be a time of special acts of our own discipline and self-denial. Special acts of self-denial, not necessarily absence, it's much more than that. Lent's a time of change. Reverend Butler had an excellent sermon this morning when she talked about the changes that we should try to undertake in Lent. So Lent is a time of change and becoming better. Remembering that Jesus spent 40 days in the wilderness, not just fasting. It came out he was hungry, but he also had strengthened himself spiritually, and he was much more able to, much more ready for the temptation that came up after that and his upcoming ministry because he had spent that time. So actually, the time in the wilderness made him stronger, even though he was hungry. In our Episcopal Eucharist, we say, God, we beseech God to deliver us from our presumption of coming to the table for solace only and not for strength, for pardon only and not for renewal. Further, we beseech God that we may live no longer for ourselves, but for him who died and rose for us and sent the Holy Spirit to complete his work and to bring us to fulfillment in the sanctification of all. Now, true self-denial in Lent prepares us not just to lose our lives as we now live, but prepares us to save our lives as we are intended to live. And for that we can say, thanks be to God.